back to Aberdeen Harbour, and I'm now joined by Sean. So, the big question, Sean, what's the weather going to do over the next few days?
I mean, it's changed in the last hour. We had brilliant sunshine when we arrived. There's a shower down in Stonehaven. I was worried it was going to get to us for the programme, but luckily it stayed away. But unfortunately, this is a sign that there is a change on the way. Rain arriving tomorrow, and unfortunately it looks as if we're going to see some really heavy thundery rain in London tonight, and then we're just going to be left with the leftovers of that coming up the eastern side of the country.
Is it really going to be as bad as that, though?
I wish I could say it was going to be fine. Just get your cagoule on, get down here. It is going to be wet. Every computer model run has slowed the rain down a wee bit.
Yeah.
So it might come in a little bit later. That's the best we can hope for, but unfortunately it's looking
But it's a shame because so far the weather has been quite good and dry during the spring and early summer.
Yeah.
Why did it have to change, especially this
School
weekend?
holidays, of course it changes. Well, I mean, remember, of course, May and June, we had that dry weather with the warm weather as well, but you know what it's like, the schools break up, the weather starts to change. I mean, look at last weekend, for example, the highest temperature ever recorded in the Highlands, 32 and a half for an absolute scorcher. Things, of course, can't stay like that forever, and for the foreseeable, at least, it looks like we're going to see low pressure, maybe cooler air as well, so a bit of a mixed bag.
So maybe things will improve before the end of the summer.
Maybe, I'm going to leave that there, but low pressure for the time being, and as I say, looking pretty wet for the weekend for some of us. Let's look at the forecast.
Outbreaks of ancient sites will gradually settle into an evening pizza plates al fresco. TUI sponsors STV weather.
So glorious out here today, but unfortunately, yes, look at that. For the next couple of days, lots of rain. However, tomorrow's rain hopefully doesn't get to us here until about midday. So if you're down in the morning, it should be dry, but heavy rain during tomorrow and also again on Sunday. But hopefully Monday and Tuesday, we'll see a wee bit more sunshine, but there'll still be some showers around. Now today, because of that heat, we've had those mid-20 temperatures. We've had some pretty hefty showers. Still a few of those around, especially the North Highlands, the East Highlands, west parts of Aberdeenshire through this evening, but then easing away, and tonight it should become mostly dry with clear spells. Temperatures again staying on that higher side, most of us still about 14 or 15 degrees. So the weather really going downhill tomorrow, but early on in the morning, there's not much on the map. It's a dry start to the day for most of us. However, you'll see that rain coming into the east of the country. Around midday, coming in Aberdeenshire, Fife, Angus, also Perthshire as well. Heavy, thundery downpours of rain. We do have the possibility of some localised flooding in places. But the temperatures again, it looks like Altnaharrow will be top spot tomorrow, up to about 22, 23. North Highlands doing well and staying in the drier weather here. Now, Tomatel Games, there will be rain around, unfortunately, but hopefully, again, it doesn't quite get to us until about lunchtime onwards, so the start should be okay, but it will turn increasingly wet. We head a lot further west, though, to the Lochcarron Games, and well, here, actually, we get the best of the weather tomorrow. We're far enough away from the rain. We get a lot of dry, sunny weather, hopefully feeling pleasant in the sunshine. Just cater, though, for the risk of a few showers around. On Sunday, though, we've got more heavy rain. It looks as if thundery across central parts, probably not getting to us until the end of the afternoon, but unfortunately for most of us, it is looking pretty wet through most of the weekend. Bye-bye.
TUI sponsors STV weather.
Fingers crossed. Oh well, if there is any rain, there's plenty of canvas here to shelter under. There's so much going on and so much to see, the weather won't really matter. It's an incredible sight. Well, if you're near Aberdeen, please come down to the harbour during the next few days. You won't regret it, and crucially, it's free. I'll leave you with some of the colourful sights and sounds of the day so far. From Aberdeen Harbour, have a good evening.
Some